Are we live? Are we live, chat? Ah, okay, wait. I think. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, model is alive. Man, I picked a really late in the day to stream. Wait, one toggle. Wait, no. Drawing pad. There we go. There we go. Let's see, is everything working? Hang on, routine check. Have we beat the scuff today? Hey, we did it! Nice, okay. Oh yeah, we beat the scuff, let's go! Alrighty, okay, it's a little bit after 4. I think we're on time. I say that as if I have a schedule, but I get the feeling it's pretty late in the Sunday. So people are probably chilling, but hello. Hello, wonderful people. You'll probably see this VOD later. But yee, it's a chill Sunday today. I've been putting off this page for way too long, so the only way I was gonna find the motivation to actually finish it is if I decided to make it into a stream, so that's what we're doing. We're streaming today, we're doing comic stuff. Hi Lacey! Welcome to chat. Hello, hello. How was your Sunday? I'm just realizing that this page is going to take quite a while. This is the most background art I have done for the entire year. Okay, wait, I think that might be... Okay, it's not spoilers, but... It's spoilery. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we have going here. Okay, we got... stuff. Stuff, chat. Things that need to be done. It's been a while. Yes, it has! I keep saying I've been busy, but I feel like that excuse is getting pretty old, so I'm not gonna use it again. I feel like I say that every time, but it's true. But no, this time I've been cooking, hopefully. Hopefully you guys will see very soon that the back burners have been on. But let's see. Maybe I'll do a bit more of an in-depth explanation of what exactly this is today. Maybe once a few more people come in. And I'm gonna try my best to check chat more frequently this time. I'm gonna try to be a good streamer and actually look at chat more than like 20 minutes at a time. We're gonna try and improve, guys. I'm gonna try and actually read the comments as they come in. As much as I really should lock in, we're gonna try not to lock in. We will not lock in, but we also must. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out somehow. Ooh, wait, did I make this perspective like so? Man. I left this alone for like a couple weeks and it's already looking wonky to me. But I promised I wouldn't go back and tinker with it too much. Hang on, would this brush work? I feel like we might have to roll with this for most of it. Yeah. I feel like this is a little bit more flexible than that last one. Ooh, so many buildings. Hello, Jamie. Welcome in. Welcome into chat. Hello, Splash. Sorry, busy. Hope you have a great time. That's cool. That's fine. I understand. Thank you for dropping by, though. We appreciate you stopping by. Enjoy your Sunday. Also, you guys let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet, or, you know, the usual staple scuff that we have. The staple shy scuff that we have on every one of these streams thus far. I've tried my best to combat the scuff, and hopefully my efforts have paid off in some way. Hopefully it worked. You guys let me know. Because personally, I can't hear anything. I had to mute the stream so that I wouldn't get any unwanted reverb. So I can't hear anything. You guys are going to have to listen for me. Tell me what's going on. I can't hear a thing. Okay. I'm beginning to wonder if this brush was really the best idea for background line art. It looked great from a distance. At least at first. I feel like if you zoom out, it's fine. Especially with the coloring style I've decided to go with for this. It's sketchy. And we like that here. In art, that is. Being sketchy in real life is not as delightful. But sketchy art is good. We like sketchy art. That's not how a roof works, does it? Yeah, and I feel like the perspective is already getting wonky. I feel like I can add little details later. Now, this texture is a lot more prominent than I thought it would be in a big brush like this. I'm not sure how to feel about it now. But it's too late. I kind of have already finished inking other pages. So we gotta be okay with it. Must learn to live with our decisions. Oh, that is too far of an incline. Up. Yeah, there's fine. I think I might use a separate brush there. The thing is, I have to actually leave this blank so I can use it later and not have to draw this whole background again for other establishing shots. I feel like that might be fine. Yeah, but this stream is just gonna be very chill. I feel like I do say that for a lot of my my live streams, but compared to my videos, which have a lot, at least more editing and more pre-planning, by comparison, my streams are just like they're really just background music at this point. Because I really don't talk that much. Which is ironic, because usually in my videos I feel like I talk too much. And then on stream I'm just super quiet, because I have to focus. But I also want to read chat. I feel like that would work. Does that pass off as a chimney? I feel like that's good enough. These I can just get away with making lines for these. Somehow make them look like windows. Hey, we got windows. I think I'll have to even those out manually. Or I could have just done it this way and save myself some trouble. I'll just copy them once I've finished all the windows. It's more time efficient. I don't know why I decided to put this semicircle shape everywhere in the architecture for this place. Like, I love the style of window, it's very pretty, but it's also kind of hard to draw consistently. Because it's easier if I just make it like a half pipe kind of thing instead. There's a kitty in chat. Hi, Sleepy. We have our mods in chat. Hello. Yes, we're doing backgrounds. I know. The art horrors. No, but seriously, guys, I've been like, okay. Well, now that the moods are here, I feel like I can ramble. Is that okay with you guys? Can I start rambling? Is it fine if I go on a rambly tangent? Do I have thine permission to ramble? Okay, yay. Yay, I have permission to ramble. Okay. Yay, it's rambly time. Drawing background yesterday, still have to draw some today for your gift. The backgrounds? The bunny is doing backgrounds? Chat? Chat, we're about to be fed absolute cinema. You guys wait. Oh, just like that, my thing crashed. See, even my program doesn't like backgrounds. Okay, so what was I gonna ramble about? Oh, okay, so about the backgrounds. Let's see. Okay. Oop, let's straighten that. Recently, and unfortunately I can't show this because they're in my sketchbook and I don't have a proper camera to like make a community about this, but I have been practicing my backgrounds like a good art student. I have been learning, I have been doing studies, and I have come to the self-induced realization that backgrounds are kind of fun, guys. Guys, hear me out. Please don't revoke my artist card. Hear me out. What if backgrounds could be fun? We don't have to be afraid of them anymore. I have befriended the backgrounds, guys. I've befriended them, and they're actually really nice. You mustn't fear backgrounds anymore. They're not the enemy. I have tamed backgrounds. I might make a video on that though, that sounds fun. Hello, Elias. Welcome to chat. How you all feeling today? I'm good. How are you? How is everyone in chat today? How was your Sunday? They are fun. It helps me grow so much in trying to add different style and techniques. Yeah, see? We don't need to fear the backgrounds anymore, guys. They're our friends. We welcome them with open arms now. Do not fear the background. I know I just triggered a certain kitty in chat with that one. Yes, Nix. I should be back in a bit. Okay, guys, our mod is gone. guys, Big Sissy's gone. Quick. Someone pull out. Does anyone have shadow merch of any kind? Quick, she left. Pull out all of your shadow themed belongings before she gets back. think I'm just gonna round these off. I don't know what else to do with them. I think they look fine like that. That's a cute window. I'm not sure if it's practical, but it's cute. I don't know if it's practical or not, but that is a nice window. Okay, how am I gonna do plants? How am I gonna do these bushies? Turns out bushes are fun if you just like do a bunch of random squiggly shapes. I'm telling you guys, we've been, or maybe it's just me. It's probably just me. I am the chronic overthinker. I'm sure one of you guys has cleverly figured this out already. But they don't have to be hard. Look. I mean, I don't know why it took me so long to realize that, but now that I did, it's better late than never. I can literally just draw a bunch of squigglies and it'll look like a bush. Wow! And come to think of it, I don't think I even need this part. I just need the windowsill to peek out underneath of our little bush. Our little foliage. Also, are we having any glitches, guys? Are we having any audio scuff? Or are we good? If we're good, just put orange hearts in the chat and I'll know. Just put orange hearts in the chat so I know that we have defeated the scuff monster. The mean scuff monster that keeps trying to sabotage our streams. Oh, there we go. Actually, do I like it? I think I like it better without the, I think I like better like just a clump. Just a clump of green stuff. Just a beautiful green thing on their window. Lovely. Okay. And this is where the work smarter, not harder part comes in, guys. Because now we're just about to copy and paste this baby all over the place. So I don't have to draw it again. Just squish it a little until it looks right. And erase all the parts I don't need. Haha. When in doubt, use tools. I feel like that's a little... To be honest, I'm actually really excited to color this. Which I wasn't expecting because it looked kind of intimidating at first. To color a background this big. But, little spoilers for you guys, I actually already have a buffer done of pages. This is the first page that I sketched out before everything else. I've already finished a couple others, but I left this one B because of I had to figure out what the interior was gonna look like, so I knew what the outside environments would look like, so everything could be nice and cohesive. And also procrastination. That's another excuse. It was for totally logistical art direction reasons and not procrastination. Of course it wouldn't be. Hi, Funtown! My profile photo? Yes. Yes, on second thought, Jamie, that counts. Anything shadow related, that counts. Choppy or duplicated audio in small bursts. Okay. Try to move my mic a little bit. Still have no idea where that part's coming from. For plants or trees, if they're further in the background, draw them the same way. Draw the actual blurred and done. Yes! The Gaussian blur technique. Another one of my favorites. Why are we talking about shadow fine art? It's nothing! It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It is nothing. We were just talking about how great Shadow Generations was, right guys? Yeah. And then the Shadow 3 movie, that's it. That's it. Nothing else. I feel like I have to either redo the sidewall or redo this bush. And I also have to move on soon because I'm starting to hyperfixate on this wall. Gotta move on soon. See, the other reason why I decided to do this background on stream was that I usually stream, I've been hitting around like hour and a half, 2 hours. And I kind of want to get this at least inked by the end of that time, which means no dilly-dallying and no hyperfixating. None of that. We're gonna keep it moving. So I can meet my deadline. But let's see. I'm trying to think of things to talk about so that I don't go quiet again. Okay, webcomic stuff. We can talk about webcomic stuff. Because I have a lot of that going on, and I have a buffer now, and I want to share with you guys, but I can't because it would be spoilers. And I have the script done and everything, but I need to draw it out first, and there's story bits I'm going to tell you guys, and it's... I want to share my little scribblies with you guys. I love them so much. But I can't tell you yet because there's spoilers. But, okay, what I can say about this panel is, so this is the first page, hence the establishing shot. This is a little street, in a little town called Norchester. And this is where our main protagonist lives. This is where Grace lives. If you guys don't know who Grace is, you can check my DeviantArt. I've been putting most of the concept sketches up there, but yeah, she is my little businesswoman, ballet dancing Victorian girly, basically. But she is very girl boss, and she is so fun to write, guys. I love writing for Grace. And yes, her name does directly reflect her personality a lot. Writing for her is so fun because she just says what she thinks. No filter. Oh, well, she has a filter, but it's not very soft. She knows how to be polite, but that doesn't mean she's gonna spare your feelings, okay? She doesn't mean any harm, I promise. She's just kind of tough around those edges, but we love her for it. I need to draw more of my scribblings, but so scene one is essentially almost done. I think I have 8 pages already thumbnailed. Wait. Yeah, I have 5 pages sketched out. I have 8 thumbnailed. I have 1 finished, and I have 1.5 inked, counting this one. So progress is slow, but we're getting there. I kind of want at least half of the first chapter out and up for you guys to read at least before the end of the year. Because I don't want chapter 1 to drag out for too long. Chapter 1 is essentially just like the setup for everything that's going to happen in the story. And we get all our main characters introduced. In chapter, well, 3 out of our 5 main characters, essentially. Because my boy Jasper, he doesn't get introduced until the very end, which is also why I'm kind of excited to finish this chapter, because I really want to get to see, guys. There's so much in the story that I want to screech about, because it's so cool, and I love it so much. But I have to. I NDA'd myself. I can only tell you guys what my hands will physically allow me to draw in a set amount of time. Anything outside of that is basically under NDA until the pages come out. Which is good motivation, because it means I gotta buckle down and draw these if I wanna yap about my babies. If I want to yap about my OC babies. Wait, what's happening? Hang on. Wait, chat reminder. We're checking chat. Wait, Sleepy, did I miss something? Hang on, I feel like... Also, I feel like I'm missing something. I see Espio mentioned. I think I should be worried. Sleepy? Should I have reason for concern? Should I be concerned? She knows how to be polite, but chooses not to. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much Grace. She knows how to mind her manners. But she will be this one to say what everyone else in the room is thinking. And then they'll be offended, not because it was rude, but because it was true. Thus, they're still offended because now they think it was rude. Just wait till I can draw properly. Act! Wait! Yeah, I encourage picking up the pencil, but not if it means war. No! Nix, come on. Let's be reasonable. Okay. Okay, I just hopped over to community tabs. Sleepy! Oh my word! Dude, okay, YouTube and I aren't talking right now because they won't let me see. You see my friendo's art. YouTube, why? This is so pretty! How do you draw her so pretty? Ah, not the dress. Wait, that's the date outfit from the thing. Ah. Oh my gosh, you made her slay that outfit so much better. My gosh. Oh my gosh. The fit. I know I did not design her this pretty. Sleepy, what did you do? What did you do? No, the fox is too pretty now. What did you do? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to start like checking community posts frequently myself because I cannot trust YouTube to notify me anymore. So I'm just gonna be doing like the daily checkups to make sure I don't miss anything. Cause I feel like I'm so behind. Ah, my gosh. What I had to. Just we just backed up the buddy in the corner. Like, Sleepy, what did you do? What I had to. Oh my gosh. It was necessary. She did it for plot. This is character growth, Nix. Accept your character growth. You need this. You need the character arc. Sleepy is giving us plot right now. Let her cook. lines aren't even straight. They're all wonky. Okay. Okay, no, get rid of that. Let's no. Okay. We're going back to good old line brush. Trusty line brush. Where all the perspective skills come from. Oh my gosh. I am semi-terrified right now. Sleepy, what? I know. You scare me. Honestly. Sometimes the bunny terrifies me. When I least expect it, she strikes. And there's no way to prepare, there's no way to avoid. Oh, okay, this brush turned out to be a lot crunchier than I remember it being. Maybe it's because I have the like the brush stabilizer thingy on, but it is super crunchy. Like this texture is texturing. It's texturing more than I thought it would texture. Oh my word. I wanted to give it character, but this is too much. But anyway, moving on. So far, this comic work has it's it's really teaching me how to let go, guys. You're not allowed to obsess when you have like 6 other pages that need doing. Obsessing over one window doesn't make sense. When apparently the average reader will only look at like an establishing shot for like a maximum of like 5 seconds, and a simple character headshot for like 1.5 to 2 seconds. So yeah, it's taught me to let go a little bit. It's really knowing that is really effective at combating perfectionism. I'm not gonna lie. Anytime I catch myself slipping, I just remind myself, most people aren't gonna notice this anyway. It's so tiny. Move on. Just, it needs to look good enough. Like, is that a window? Can people tell that's a window? Yep. Then we're done here. On to the next page. Okay, let's do some smokies. This is like early in the morning. People still have smoke coming out of their chimneys at like 7 a.m. I think they would. I mean, definitely in the winter, but this isn't in the winter. But we're not gonna question logistics too much. It just looks nice on the page compositionally, so we're keeping it. Like we said last stream, does it make sense? No. Does it look nice? Yes. Then we're keeping it. For that is the artist way. Or at least my way. You don't have to do it. You can make your things look pretty and make sense. If so, then I kudos to you. I commend you for that. Does that look smoky? Does that look natural? think adding some little wisp pieces are really gonna help. Kinda. Yep, okay. Oop, nope, wrong one. Oh, there it is, okay. We're bringing the line brush back out. For, what is this again? Roofing? I really don't know architecture, guys. This is supposed to be in the Victorian era. I don't know if any of these buildings look Victorian. I just had some loose references to go off of and just like swiped some of the classic like window framing and such. Like the interiors look way better, trust me. The insides look a lot more accurate than the outsides do. At least a little bit. They're too busy feelings and fear. Well, tell them to face their fears. Tell them to face it. Tell them to face the fears, Diggs. It's for the greater good. You don't have to fear the bunny. For another time, they'd probably start the fires around 3 a.m. or so. Huh. Wait, so someone has to like get up at 3 a.m. to go like put more firewood in the fires? In the cold? Ugh. I mean, I suppose it was a necessary job. You wouldn't want to wake up with fevers because the fire went out. I didn't even bother to come up with any fake names for these buildings. It's literally just bakery. This one's literally just bakery, and this one just, it doesn't even say law firm, it just says law. This is just bank. Cause yeah, I wasn't about to come up with any fake names. You guys can headcanon what the names of this town's little community necessities are. I don't. No wait, okay. We might do the font for that sign later. Oh, the handwriting. Okay. Okay, right. So this is the dress shop right here. Just the layout of the street. This is the little dress shop. It's nestled right next to a bakery, so they're very lucky. They get to smell fresh bread almost every morning. So they don't have to go far for food. So this is the bakery right here. This is the bank, and this is a random law firm because I didn't know what other building was big enough to stick right here. So yeah, this is her street. This is the Brookers. This is where the Bookers live. I tried to make it as cozy as possible. It'll make more sense with the coloring. Right now, it just it's kind of bleh. These semicircle thingies are tough, man. Can I, even if I like flip it upside down, would that help? Okay, I think a little. I think, yeah, that kind of helps. Just a little bit. Man, I don't have liquify. That's the only thing when I made the switch from Ibis Paint to Medibang on PC. They don't have liquify, and I find myself occasionally missing it. I'm such a spoiled Ibis Paint user for so long. Then I jumped to PC and I was like, what? No liquify? No liquify? But we manage. We manage. Okay, it looks like we're doing the bakery today, and perspective is already looking a little off. I think it's this window. Aw. This window is throwing it off a little. How about I, oh, already took out a chunk out of that house, huh? Okay, I think that worked a little bit. Okay, this shot would definitely be a lot easier. Okay, I feel like I can do the law firm pretty quickly. I'm gonna draw my backgrounds while you draw yours. Still be chatting. Okay! Yay! We got drawing buddies. We're drawing buddies. Oh my gosh, it's already been. Yourself a shout out in there like Shy Fox Bakery or something. Ah, I'm not sure. I feel like I could wait. I feel like I could probably make a cameo shout out. Hang on. Moods in chat. Do you have any OCs who are bakers or lawyers? I won't draw it during the stream because it kicked me out. No! But drawing buddies. How dare! So rude. Ever crime boss? Ah? That works. That works. Would they wait? Wait, would the crime boss be the lawyer? Is there a lawyer AU where they work for the law? Or is it an undercover thing? Ooh, okay, I need to turn up my stabilizer. These lines are getting shaky. And laggy. Oh, wait. I think that might make them worse. Never mind. Turn it down, turn it down. I really want to take my time with this because this is literally the very first page that anyone who reads this webcomic will see, so I want it to be a good impression. But of course, the first thing I open up with is the very first fully inked and colored backgrounds that I have. I can't even remember the last time I did something like this. So. Of course, the first thing I decide to open with is a fully rendered background. Like 1.5. But this is good. It's good when art makes you a little uncomfortable. Because that means growth. Hopefully. Usually. Okay, let's get a little line up here. I think... Well, I got most of the bakery done. So I think we'll go for about another 30 minutes and see where we end up then, and then call it stream. Well, end of stream. we'll call it there. But I was also thinking of doing like a 3D modeling stream, like live, like on this channel. Would you guys want to see me fumble around in Blockbench in real time? I'd probably be able to check on chat more often because 3D modeling is well, I don't lock in as hard as when I'm drawing, so it might be a bit more conversational. Because it's really just doing the same thing over and over. But it's fun. If you guys like to see a 3D modeling stream, I feel like hey, that'd be something new. That'd be fun. That was just an idea that I had. Oh, also, if you guys who don't know yet, I have not announced this anywhere, so I don't think so. I do have a lo-fi alias now. Over on BandLab, you guys can find me. I released my first single. I put the short up, I think like a couple hours ago, so you guys can go see. I put up my first lo-fi single. I'm just all over the place. But yes, it is sci-fi_beats on BandLab. That's where you can find me. That's my music producer alias. Oh my gosh. Very, very ingenuitive, I know. But outside of drawing, I've been having a lot of fun with 3D models and music producing lately, specifically lo-fi. It's been really fun. Because I listen to this stuff, like, on the daily. Quite literally. So, being able to make it myself has been really fun, because my sound bank is huge, because I literally have playlists of that stuff saved. Like, hundreds of them, so. Being able to make my own is really fun and it's kind of therapeutic too. So yeah. If you guys wondering where you can find me outside, I have to update my social. Maybe I'll make like a card or something, or like make a new straw page. So you guys can find all my stuff whenever I'm not doing art. Because I feel like I'm busy, but it doesn't show on YouTube because I'm not like directly making pieces and like posting it weekly as often anymore. But I am doing stuff. It's just not on YouTube just yet. But I am posting stuff elsewhere. Like I said, I'll probably be more active on DeviantArt and BandLab. Just for the time being. It's easier for me to manage those socials. But yeah, if you guys want any ideas for, or any suggestions for what you'd want to see for content, just let me know. Like, I'm open to stuff outside of drawing too. Like, don't get me wrong, I love it, but I really want to make more content, but I feel like whenever it's tied to art, it takes a lot of time for me to like sit down and draw it, and then capture the footage, then edit the footage, and then by the time I have all that done and have to do the voiceover and stuff, like all the motivation for the idea is kind of already gone. So if I'm able to have like some side content or like shorter form or like just like more lightweight, I guess, like lightweight content for me to produce, and you guys can get more frequent uploads. That's still engaging, obviously. Like, I don't want it to be anything boring, because then that would defeat the purpose of my channel. This is where we hang out and make stuff. Hello, Issa. Welcome to chat. I mean, you have the same taste. Yes. The chills. Oh, wait, Sleepy, you have a baker? You have a baker OC? That's fine. It's I barely have any humans OC. Same. It's only when I started writing my own stories that I was like, oh wait, I need to make these guys human, don't I? Because like for such a long time I only had one OC, and it was my Sonic OC. Like, I'm not even kidding. I just like for the past 8 years I just had one OC. I was like, I need to fix this. I need more babus to scream about. But now it's great because now I have like 12 human OCs for like 2 separate stories. So I have a whole lot of new Blorbos to draw. 8 years, yeah. Wait, no, wait, wait, 8. Wait, no, yeah, I think it was 8 years. Yeah, yeah, like Shy the Fox, like she's old. Like, I had her a bit before 2020. I had her in like 2017 or something like that. So she's old. She's like 7, 8 years old at this point. Make a card? I'm considering it. I'm thinking about it. The thing is, I feel like I don't have enough major platforms to justify making a card. Because I can barely handle, like the couple I have. I don't have, like Twitter or whatever, like Instagram or whatever people usually put on cards. Because frankly, I don't see myself ever using those. Maybe a couple years back, but now I think I'd rather not. So I have a lot of smaller platforms than those because I absolutely refuse to give in to the internet angst. I'm happy right where I am. But maybe I'll update my straw page instead. I'll just put a few more links there. Like, I've been on DeviantArt for all of, what now, like, 4 months? 4-ish months? And it's been pretty chill over there. Mostly because everybody left because of AI, but, you know? There's not a lot of drama over there. It's pretty quiet now. Which is also kind of sad, but, I mean... I can't blame them. AI sucks. AI really sucks, guys. I was watching like a few YouTubers discuss it. Like those YouTube video essays over the stuff that happens over to Twitter, which I just like to sit and watch the bonfire happen from a distance. A good safe space away. So I like to watch them to see what's happening over there, and it is nuts. Like, they are going crazy over there. So, yeah, nah. I'm good. But, like, the AI stuff over there is even worse, somehow. The AI images, because I refuse to call it art. But yeah, I don't really bring up, like, I've considered making art discussion videos, but I feel like that doesn't really suit the vibe of my channel very well, because I don't like, you know, I like to keep my stuff pretty light and, like, fun and, like a safe space to get away from all that. Like, just a fun little safe bubble where we can just be artists and yap about OCs and like attack each other with cute pictures. Like, that's what this is. I feel like if I started talking about like the animation industry and stuff like that, like, it would be like I do have thoughts, but I feel like I wouldn't have to say anything that's already been said before. I feel like everything, like, I agree with a lot of people who's already like voiced their stance on this whole mess. So I really don't feel any need to iterate whatever everything they've already said over the past few months. I think it's been like a couple years now. And also, like I said, that's just like really, that's not the tone of my stuff. Like, honestly, so. I don't know. I really don't feel the urge to rant about that sort of stuff. I usually just nod in the background to the people who have the guts and the skill to explain it more eloquently than I can. So I'm just a silly little goober who makes stuff, guys. They're professionals out there. Go listen to them. I'm just a silly little goober who makes stuff. For fun. And sometimes eats it at my friends. Also for fun. Hi, Thunder! Hello! Welcome! Ah, you just caught me in like the middle of a philosophical rant. I'm sorry. I feel like Persona is a baby, though. I know. Yeah, they changed her so many times. Yeah, it's true. Like, I think you're one of the OGs ever before. She had like a completely different look. Like, my son had a completely different look before I changed it. And not gonna lie, I kind of considered changing it again, but only minor, like minor details this time. Like to tie in with her lore a bit more, but yeah. Yeah. It's just, you gotta have a touch of design, man. You kinda can't help it. The way is so cute. Thank you! Thank you, Liebert. Don't mind if another bunny pops in. No, it is fine, Vanda. You are part of the bunny pack. We have enough room for friends. We got a black screen we cut out. Oh. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Oh. Am I switching to anything? Ah, no, my bad. I accidentally closed Medibang while opening chat. That is my bad. Oh. Sonic OCs for the win, yes! Let's go! Yeah, Sonic OC lore. We all have the prototypes. It's like the Proto Shadow skin that they dropped as a DLC. We all have the Proto OCs. I have 9 Sonic OCs. I honestly, I have respect for the people who can have like more than one OC and like balance them, like Sonic OC specifically, because like with my people OCs, I know everything that like goes on. Like I crafted their worlds from scratch almost. So like anything I want to come up with on a whim, I kind of just do. But with Sonic OC, there's a whole world already, and there's so many possible places you could like fit them into the lore. You have like 30 years worth of lore to go through. You could put them anywhere, and like there's so many stories. You could put them in the timeline of any of the games. It's like insane. The possibilities do be endless. Shadow House your prototype workout. Thanks. Thanks. Can we? Yes, he does have more Chesper. Oh my gosh. Okay, who triggered the kitty, guys? Who triggered her? Is it when we were talking about prototypes? Is when did I do it when I mentioned DLC? Gosh darn it. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Watch this be in the replay later, Nyx. Oh my gosh. I'm crying. I'm supposed to be drawing, I'm over here crying. Nyx, go get some water. Have you hydrated today? Have you hydrated today, Missy? I feel like you need a bit of water there. Are you good? Have we hydrated today? Blink twice if you're in desperate need of hydration. Okay, good. You've hydrated. Good. Okay, bye. Bye, Nyx. Thank you for stopping by. Go hydrate and eat. And hydrate. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, we have about like we're doing 25 minutes. Okay. We have about another 10 minutes, I'd say. Let's take a look. Okay, this is good. We got most of the bakery done. I feel like I could maybe knock out the rest of this of the unnamed law firm in this last couple of minutes. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. We doing robots? We doing Mechasonic? I see Mechasonic in chat. Are we cooking an epic robot fight? Are we doing an epic fight scene? Wait, Mechasonic was from Sonic 3, right? Unlike Scrapnik Island. See, the thing is, I feel like I'm about to trigger the entire fandom right now, but outside of like Metal Sonic and Omega, I kind of have a hard time keeping my robots straight. Like, especially all the Sonic variants we've got, and it's just like yeah. I'm not good with keeping tracks of robots, guys. But Mechasonic was pretty cool. I did read Scrapnik Island. It was really good. I think they had gotten a new writer on board for that one. His name escapes me at the moment, but that was a really good story. I loved it. Colors were so good. Colors were stunning in that one. was so pretty. Ooh, what did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? Okay, I think that was supposed to be in perspective and I didn't warp it correctly. Oy. I'm gonna have to figure out this next. I feel like we might have to call it quits for the day in a bit, chat. I feel the lazy artist in me starting to escape. I'm not sure why this isn't lining up quite right. It's too late on a weekend. I'm thinking too hard. Be like this? I feel like, I feel like I should have bent that more. Just a little. And copy it over here and make it bigger. But not like comically huge. Okay, I think I've been fiddling with this window for a bit. No, I don't think so. Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back to that later. But I think I will get rid of that just in case. Okay. Alright, this isn't bad. I just got to do the dress shop. And I think the bank is pretty easy because it's mostly a cut-off building. I feel like this is pretty good inking-wise. Okay, quick question: what would the persona's room look like? Like my Sona, or like the Sonic Sona. Because to be honest, I feel like my Sonic Sona wouldn't really have a room where it travels around. Also, I'm so yeah. Well, okay. Short answer. She kind of didn't for a while. She was kind of a nomad for a little bit until she like crashed over at the Restoration during the war before like moving in with the Chaotix. So, and then she moved into like the upstairs, and then like that became her room. So it depends at what point in her story. She used to be just a happy camper for quite a bit. But like the current canon version of her story, probably somewhere in the Chaotix's attic. To be honest, she's just living up there, in their walls. And yes, she does pay rent. She does pay rent. Even though she's technically a coworker, but she insists on paying rent for her living space. So she's current story, she's renting their upstairs room. Okay, wait, no, wrong box. Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. Alright, that is a window. I feel like I can fit in a few little pieces down here. Alrighty, I feel like I can come back and redo this window, because the longer I stare at it, the more of it apparent it's becoming. So we'll come back and do that window, and I feel like this chimney also doesn't make much sense. That is a Super-Shi problem. Because I think it's about time to wrap up stream, guys. This is a productive one. We have building! Yay! We have a building now! This is good. This is progress. Oh, it scuffed. Ah! Hi, Kali. Welcome in chat. We're just wrapping up now. Well, hopefully I'll be back soon. Maybe hopefully again next week. I will miss you guys too. Hopefully it won't be gone as long. I got my other work obligations like taken care of, so hopefully I'll have more room for content stuff again pretty soon. But what war? The war that happened in Forces. With Infinite and all that stuff. The timeline of Forces. That war. The pre-IDW war that she was a scout for before it ended. And then she just bunked through the chaotics, basically. He had a Forces story too, yes! I kind of just slotted her in, between the events of Forces and, like, between, yeah. Like between, after the events of Heroes, between up to Forces, it's kind of where her narrative starts, and then Forces is when she becomes actively involved, and then everything afterwards is like the rest of her story. So just think like after the Heroes cutscene, that's like when her story starts off screen. Unless I try to forget Forces even exists. Yeah, you know what? Fair. It's fair. I feel like they had a great idea with the Avatar. I think that's like a mutual consensus that they had a great idea, but execution needed a lot of work. In Infinite, he could have been cool if he wasn't so weak. Scrap mine, it was a phase. Yeah. I feel like a lot of OC stories came out of Forces just because of the Avatar implemented the way it was implemented into the game. It spawned a lot of new OCs. But yee. Okay. Oh yeah. My PC is gonna die pretty soon, guys. So I think we gotta end stream. We gotta end stream now. We gotta sign off. For some reason my model keeps freezing, but I will figure that out at a later date. Somehow. But I hope you guys had a nice time. It was nice seeing you guys in chat. Bye, sweetie. Bye, Thunder. You guys have a great rest of your day. Take care, everybody.